Welcome, everybody. I'm happy to see you here. Let me see. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Good. I come a little bit closer. So I'm happy you could make it happen to join the first global Zoom meeting for the Qigong challenge. So finally we together, everybody is practicing alone at home, anonymous, and so I was thinking over the time is good to a little bit meet and also encourage each other. That I think is an important aspect. Nowadays we can do it with this IT possibility, and still can be at home. We don't need to travel outside to somewhere. We can do the practice at home, but still in together we are connected. This actually is the Taoist practice. They do all the time this. We are learning, especially this is also the World Link meditation. We learn to connect with the personal star all together, and when you do that, you're more connected with people, you have more force. When you're alone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could turn the cameras off so that we see you directly. So you are always looking to the direct to us. Yes, like this. I don't know if the other persons have the same.
Yeah. Sorry for that. I actually is new for me because I have installed a different camera. Before, I have two cameras, and this I look in this camera. Actually, I was looking in this camera all the time, and I realized that, as you say this to me, thank you, that when I take the close-up is the other side camera. So then I need to look in this camera so I can talk to you. So this is actually first time I using two cameras. I try out and for making close-up. But maybe I will do next time in the same direction with the other camera, because in the other camera I can see you. I have a connection because there is the monitor. When I have this camera here on this here, I can see you. I see you and I look in the camera. So that is actually for me more practical. I can talk to you in this way. But sometimes when I did this, in the practice, in the workshop, we have the place I can work, I can do, but sometimes they were saying I'm too far away. So I was making something, try out with a different camera. But then, okay, I need to watch in this camera here, so you have more the eye connection. So that is my IT challenge all the time. It's quite getting more and more sophisticated, and you have maybe for those there with me a longer time. You have experienced sometimes the sound not good, different first. I have to find the good microphone and then a cable, and then I started to do in Tao Garden, and then we had on the Tai Chi field not the strong internet, so I used my internet, my phone, but then was so fast, used up my internet usage in my phone, and then slowed down, and then now I realized later, oh my God, that's why, because it's complained the sound somewhere out. I was thinking, why can't be the sound out? So then I moved to the Passion Hall, because there was the internet better. And then we had the lightning thunder and the broken internet there, and I have to fix it. Then I moved. So you see, it's quite a challenging thing to make happen, but I'm still happy that we can do it and do the practice together. So what is now what I explain, that when we connect, so also like say, when we know a little bit each other and we have a connection, there makes us easier to do. When one person do it, I mean, first of all, we think it's not possible, something. And then we see one person can do, oh, he can do. Then it's also they're trying, and they say, oh, when he can do, I can do. And then they're starting to do, and more people. And finally, it's now so easy. You know, Mount Everest was nearly impossible to go up there. And they tried many times. And then they're trying out with oxygen. And it's only possible with oxygen going up. And then one man, he went up without oxygen. and so then more people now, how many people going up the mountain? 500 per year. Or that so, and that is the same in this practice. As more people do the practice, makes easier for us to do it. On the beginning is quite a challenge to do it, especially when, sometimes we can even not talk really what we're doing, people not understand. And I mean, it was my time when I started, I could not talk my friend what I'm doing, and maybe you're crazy. And I mean, I was all the time a little bit different than say the normal. They already think, oh, he's already a little bit different, but now I think he's going to very difficult with him. But now it's getting more and more easier. We can talk together and practice together, and this tool. So I like a little bit that we introduce each other. So just the name and from where you come, and so we see we are quite far out, the whole world together. And just be when you talk, you make the sound on, and then you switch, you mute again. So then when you make something noisy, we not have so disturbance on that. And also you can, it's an open also for question and anything what is your thinking about what we're doing here, and how we can improve the thing. I'm open for any suggestion, and or there's something, sometimes we can make it, sometimes it's not so possible to, but we can talk about that. So I will now switch to the other camera so I can look at you and also see you there. So the thing is also, I have to do everything my own. I'm not Marcia do also this online, but he has a big team and they're doing everything for him. So he has just to sit down and doing, but I have to set up all this for me with the monitor and camera and the light. So now you see this is called a green screen technique. So I can put any background. Some people like it, some people, I mean, the thing is, on very beginning, when I started, I did everything outside. It's not very nice, but the weather sometimes it's difficult, and with the cable on other. Now it's getting more, without cable we can do. In the beginning, we need all more cable. And so now, when I do in the Passion Hall, I mean, just when I stream, I just can use, luckily now, the phone. But when I'm teaching, I use my slideshow, so I can put the slide here on, so you can see the slides on also. So for this I need the computer, so I need to be inside with the, so I'm using the meditation hall. This is the, for those that know already, this is the stage in the meditation hall in Tao Garden. Immortal Meditation Hall is on a lake, on the pond. But now the plant, I mean, for those that have long time not here, you remember there was nice water. Now it's growing all plants, so hardly you can see the water. It's nice too. So all the sea lily and some lotus flower, now some birds, I mean, living there. It's quite a nice environment. A little bit less water. I liked before a little bit more the water, but yeah, it's time change. Maybe one day we take more the plant out to get water more. So let's start to let's see. I see now mir Sabine here. Von mir Sabine.
Hello. Hello, Walter. Hello, all the other ones. Hello, friends. I'm Sabine, and I'm connected here. I'm sitting here in a little village in Germany, nearby in the countryside from Berlin, 200 inhabitants. And yes, a lot of things changed for me in these last 3 years, and I'm very happy, Walter, that you gave this opportunity to join in these morning challenge, Qigong challenges. I'm an instructor too, but mainly I'm working in a modern art gallery in Berlin. It's closing now. And I think my time has come to teach now, more and more here in the countryside. So I will see what will happen. And for me it was really supporting me these 3 years, Walter, that you have been there, join, and just to have the feeling to be connected. This was really important for me during this crisis, Corona, lockdowns, and all this.
Yeah.
And even my husband, I want to mention it, my husband has nothing to do with the Tao Qigong. He was wondering, he had his, how to say, amazing, he said, that Walter is there every day. And he likes your laughing session. It's fun. He said, oh, I'm looking forward that he will laugh again. This was great. So looking forward to the future, and my great wish is to participate now. The next stage, the next suggestions you will make, and I'm very interested to do more Dao Yin. That would be my
Yeah. Good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I just for it's good thing that now you start more to teach. This is teaching makes you also more learning. It's quite a good learning thing when we teach, and it's good like also when you like building a group, especially in a village or in a city, and you make them regularly admit them to do. And this is what I did all the time, and that's why I came then of the idea when it was the lockdown. Nobody came here. We had no more this morning exercise. I mean, was totally closed down. So I can do this online, and people maybe can join. So that was the beginning. I not expect so long. I mean, I was thinking, springtime, yes, summertime will be the summer retreat again, and everything goes to normal. And then, I mean, you know the story. Then I come here is Daniel. Daniel?
Yes.
Welcome. We cannot hear you. No, we not hear you. Yeah, your microphone is on, but you're unmuted. But I think talk a little bit. I cannot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So I'm from Budapest, Hungary, and I found your videos because I learned Qigong or Healing Tao from Cornell, the Hungarian instructor. And I found him, but then I searched for international instructors too, and then I found your channel on YouTube.
Great.
And I like that you do these free Qigong sessions every day. It is a very good motivation that you do the same movements, almost the same lesson every day, and 1 hour every day, and this gives me a very good motivation that you put this effort and this energy into these online training sessions. And I wrote you email that you are planning these membership classes, and for the upcoming membership classes, I hope that maybe that you expand the lessons, and maybe you invite some more flow movements, not only the basic movements, and or maybe the Taoyin or the Eigenschaft practices. So I hope that in the upcoming membership you will teach some more and more techniques, maybe seasonal techniques too, because every season there is an organ season, and for the summer maybe the heart, some heart movements, how to improve that meridian, and so on. So this is my short story.
Good.
How I found your lessons, and how I found your YouTube channel, and I'm very happy that I found your channel, because I found there are many Tao instructors out on the world, but very rare of them teaching online,
Mm.
and very rare of them teaching in English language, because English is the most commonly understandable language, I think, and there are very rare instructors in the Universal Healing Tao that makes English classes and online.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then next I have here Antoinette.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Antoinette Hoes. I am born in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I live now for almost 20 years on the island of Corfu in Greece. And I'm retired, so I don't have to. I always worked my whole life, and I always enjoyed it immensely. And here in Corfu, we have a Tai Chi possibility, teachers in a school, and many things happening. So it was very nice for me to be able to find that I could continue. I had only 1 year in Amsterdam before I was here, but to pick up the Tai Chi. And then because of the job, I stopped for many years, but in 2009, I really wanted to go to the Tao Center in Chiang Mai, and I did. I visited your center for Manta Chai Center, your center. I still don't know what it was. For 2 days in 2009, and I loved it. And because of this visit, I was on the mailing list. And when I was visiting my mother for her birthday, which is in March, then the lockdown came. And so I was in Amsterdam. 4 days after her birthday, there was the lockdown, and I could not go home to Corfu for 4 months. Anyway, in this period, because of I was still connected with the mailing list to the Universal Tao Center. This is how I learned about your daily Qigong. And when I saw it, I started. And because I always say to people, don't talk about the corona time. Tell me what did it bring you that is positive. Because every negative is positive. And for me, the great positive is that you have gave us the daily Qigong. So what more could I do than to follow it? I had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And so I started it, and I went back to Corfu, and it dwindled a little bit, but I picked it up every now and then. And then in the February the next year, so almost 2.5 years ago, I thought I'm going to do it daily. And from that day on, I kept a record. Of course, I do miss some days every now and then, but I can clearly say I do it daily. It's almost 2.5 years.
Good.
And it really made a change. In the scene, I am positive, I am a healthy person, but without realizing it, without doing any effort, certain habits change, like waking up earlier to do the Qigong, and then the day starts with all the habits. And all this continued. My eating patterns changed a little bit. My drinking, not that I was drinking loads, but I started to stop drinking. Every now and then I have a glass of wine. It's not drama, of course. But it happened, what I mean to say, it all happened without me putting in any effort.
Yeah.
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 So I am also very grateful to you about what you are doing for us, that you do this daily Qigong, and I immensely appreciate it. And what I would like to suggest, because I do realize the importance of the repetition of every day, because it makes me more calm, it makes the exercises go deeper into my system, into the body. And what I like to add is I love the 5 elements, and I don't know the name, the sun, the moon, and the stars, and My suggestion would be to add it to the at the end, like you used to do before the samsara. This extra thing. So maybe 5 elements for one whole week. And then the next week do one of the other exercises or then one of the other Qigongs for a week. So that we have a bit of something extra and a better feeling. That would be my suggestion.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And then I have here Toby.
Good evening from the Philippines.
Welcome.
Good evening to all, and good morning to wherever you are. My Qigong practice, I've been a martial artist basically the last 45 years, teaching, coaching. I come from the Philippines. I stay up in the north, in a tourist town called San Juan. It's a surf town in the northern Philippines. I used to stay by the beach, but it's nicer here now. I grew up forest in the last 10 years, so now it's called Lotus Valley, and this is where I'm going to be teaching Qigong. That's the plan. Actually, I've been teaching in the last 4 years, but very selective. I like the creativity that I've learned from Walter and I was in Dog Garden in 2010 and met the master. And obviously our instructor Walter's contributed a lot to my maturity in the practice and an understanding, a broader understanding to what it is. It's not just the martial art I've learned was very external for many years and that I coached, but now the internal practice has changed so much. I'm a stroke survivor, not because of a certain way of living, but it was something I was born with. And it was the practice of the healing Tao that helped me still sit here and talk to you. The disease I had is something that is rare. It's the spine and the brain disease too. I have a small blood vessel and brainstem. Normally I don't last very long when you have this kind of stuff, but now I'm 67 years old. And when I went to Dao Garden, it made a difference. And I was very much encouraged by what I saw. And every so often I join the practice in the morning. I still do a lot of work besides this my Qigong practice. I'm very much a conservationist here. So I'm involved in national programs on conservation work with food security. So now I've been wanting to retire, but work keeps coming. So it's and I look forward to just being able to practice, Qigong, the Tao practice, the meditation is so helpful. And I've shared and a lot to others and saw the impact in their lives. The fact that that was a good example for people to know that this system works.
Yeah.
And
Good.
that's the most important thing. We can touch people's lives and make a difference to them too. So Walter and definitely the master, I want to thank you for such wonderful gifts and sharing of knowledge. Normally when you meet, I've met so many best instructors in their field of martial arts, from Wing Chun to Taekwondo. And definitely I would rate the teachers or the masters and Walter here and the levels that I am forever be indebted to what you taught. So thank you so much, and I would encourage everybody to maybe one day you come visit us. I was telling Walter to come visit us. We live in a place called Lotus Valley. It's 24 hectares, and it's a forest. I'm building my own Dao Garden version. I have my own chi field now, surrounded by big trees and wildlife.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Philippines is quite, already Thailand is far, but then Philippines for Europeans even more far away. Yeah. Good, thank you. And we have Tracy.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Thanks. So I'm messing about with my phone. Hi, Walter.
Hi, Tracy.
Thanks for putting this together. Nice to see you again. I'm a new convert to the Tao. As you know, I came and did some training with you and Master Mantak here back in November. And I really enjoyed doing your morning practice when I was there, and I have managed to keep coming in and out of it. And I think it's brilliant. And I think I'm finally starting to understand the Tao, in that I find the more I do your morning practice, the less I need to worry about other things in terms of learning other Qigong styles and practices. So, yeah, I think I'm beginning to understand this idea of inner alchemy. So I suppose for me, having been with you and trying to do it in the morning person when I can, I just love it when you do keep reminding us of some of those basics, or talking a little bit more about what's happening inside, because of course when we're watching you, we can't really see it because it is all internal work. So I really like it when you sometimes talk about one particular exercise a little bit more, and keep doing that. That would be brilliant. And like the others have said, it would be quite nice perhaps to focus a little bit on the internal organs, perhaps at the end for a few minutes, just to remind us a little bit deeper of different organs and the different seasons that they tie into would be interesting. But at the end of the day, the fact that you're doing an hour every day, which is incredible, and it's all free, I think we're just hugely grateful for what you offer us, and I just thank you so much, because it keeps me coming back to the inner alchemy, and yeah, that's such a foundation, and I don't want you to dilute that, because now as I begin to understand it, I understand how you have brought together all the key elements in just, well, probably 50 minutes, because you save time for the stem cell at the end, which is absolutely amazing to be able to cover so much in 50 minutes, which is a complete and thorough workout for every element of our internal body. So the more I think about it, the more impressed I am, the more grateful I become. So thanks very much.
Thank you. From where are you coming?
Sorry, I'm in the UK again now.
UK, yeah. Okay, great. And we have Namusa, who?
Yes, greetings everyone. No Musa. I was born in the U.S. and I live in Durban, South Africa. A big city of about 3 million, but I also have my little flower garden. So so I live in a very a little compound with many trees and a lot of sun. So I'm very blessed.
Okay.
And I also want to thank you, Walter, for your consistent, clear work. I knew about Master Chia many years ago, but I was not able to get to Dow Gardens. And so when the Corona thing hit and everything went online, I was like, yes. I was able to start taking classes, which is wonderful. So I've taken about 5 of his classes, and I've been with Walter quite a bit because he does a lot of the morning warm-ups, for many of those classes. And I did not know about this. I didn't realize you had been doing this online warm-up kind of a thing for so long. I just found it in the last month.
Yeah.
And I recommended it to a friend of mine.
Yeah, we are now 3 years. We are now 3 years. I started 3 years ago. I started 3 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah. 3 years.
It came up, and as soon as I saw your name, I said, "Oh yeah, I know Walter." So very, very nice. I'm still struggling to get through the hour, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
It's consistent and to go slowly as I can. I try to integrate it into that, but I do struggle to get through the hour. But yeah, I just want to thank you. I think it's great. And
Good. Yeah, thank you. So in South Africa, I mean, even we had some people from America, but maybe it's the time not so. I try to make the time in a better way so that this. I mean, usually I not do this evening now. So, but to get the people together. Then, I mean, okay, they can always watch the recording, but sometimes it's good to be direct live together. I mean,
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for everybody now to join today, and we have more idea. I must say, this 1 hour, even when you do every day, is not just we call like a warm up. It's a real inner alchemy practice. That's why I'm doing that. I mean, I not earn any money, but I earn my health when I do this practice, and that I want to share. Also, to my story, how it came to actually my mother was eye-opening for me, as she had a medical issue when she was about middle of the 40s, and with different medical treatment, there was no success until luckily one doctor recommended her to do exercise. I mean, that time we had no idea about Tao and all that. Sometimes maybe a little bit yoga, but still was it's a bit too exotic. But she did exercise, practice every morning. She put the mat on the floor, and I saw her doing the practice early morning before the family start to wake up. And she did this until 95-year old. And she could do her own life, all the household, everything she could do. And when she was 80-year old, my father died, passed away, and then she get actually, for her was amazing actually, first time free, mean from the beginning, you know, she was when she grew up with father, mother, and then she married quite young, and then he had a family then, so then when she was 80 years, she could actually, nobody asked her once to do, she could do her life and say, oh, now I can do what I want. And what she started to do is visiting old people, because some old people, they're not getting visitor, but actually these people, what she called old people, was younger than she, because she was already 80 years old. But she felt physically quite, and she was very, very fit in this physically. And so I see daily practice make it happen. As Antoinette said, it changes automatically. We don't have to, it's internal, we change the internal weather. But also I saw a little bit on her that she watering over the time the practice. Mean sometimes we need some encouraging. Listen, you have to look at that. You have to take care of this. Need more focus on that. So we need a little bit support on that to make it more benefit. I mean, I must say, any practice what you do, you have benefit. So you only have no benefit when you don't do anything. As soon you start to do, you have a benefit. It doesn't matter we call right or wrong. you do it. Because sometimes the body is not ready to do. Even we say, you should move this, but the body is not ready to do. But when you over time, the body become ready, and you get a more feeling for the body. Because we have no more feeling. We you know, like your finger moving, each finger you can move, but you cannot move the toes like this, like your finger. So over the time, you also can move, on the beginning you can move the body like the finger, but over the time you cannot move anymore the body like the finger, only like the toes. So you're moving like a robot, right? So you have no more feeling for inside the body. So we need to get the feeling back into the body. And this only you get when you do every day the same. Because an expert is never an expert when he do every day something different. That is, an expert is when he do every day the same, he become an expert of this work. And this and when we look in the internal way, is not the same. Outer movement they look the same, but the internal is different. So we have to see this. What I try to make happen, this is the inner alchemy Qigong, is internal movement. But the internal movement you only get when you do every day the same, you get the feeling for internal movement. And then when you have this internal feeling movement, you can do any movement, any form. But we are so addicted, we want to have a form, we want to have this form and that form and this also. So we're going on to the form, and instead of looking what is actually, what makes the form alive. Mostly the form is, when I see these people, when they offer, now also I look sometimes in YouTube and so, what they offer, but from my point of view, they just want to show a form, but they have not the internal power. And also, what I believe, what will not happen, we feel 5 minutes every day and you get cured, the challenge, 10 minutes every day, 30 days. This is just a marketing thing. But it not makes the practice has to be every day. I mean, but I must say, like what you see, my mantra, taking care your health is much more fun than taking care your sickness. When you not take care your sickness now, they will take care your. When you not take care of your health now, the sickness will take care you later. When you take care of your health, sometimes you can skip. We not have to be dead, but when you are sick, you have to do, there is no excuse anymore. But we need to make this more in a fun way. We need to make this the body like to do. So when 1 day, 2 days you not do, then you, it's like you shower not today, and tomorrow, I not feel comfortable, I need to shower. Or you not wash your hand. How many times your mother has to tell you, you have to wash your hand, you have to shower. Now this is not normal what we're doing every time. That is a hard training for the mother to make us happen this time, that we wash every time the hand or we go shower. It's a hard training from the mother. She has to repeat many times. So we have to repeat, and we're learning unfortunately, our learning capability is a very slow computer. Little memory. So he has to repeat again. So we see like how many times a child has to repeat the ABC until you get it. And then they get it. And then you have it, right? So this is the practice itself. So, but I want to now on to tell what is now my new concept. I will keep every day free, but only the beginning, maybe 15-20 minutes. For those also, they always say, I have no time, so they have at least, I cannot do longer, they can do 10-15 minutes. That's okay for them, but for those, they want to go more into the practice. And we have to see also, we need to admit to something, and sometimes something all free it's not so appreciated. So in free the people, oh, yeah, he do there, and so. But when we pay just a little bit, I pay. It's make me admit to do it. So it's also a benefit for yourself that oh yeah, I paid. I need to use. I need to do it. Right? Some people they pay the health insurance every month, so I have to be sick so I can use the health insurance. That is in the brain sometimes like this. Oh, I never use health insurance, but I think now it's time to use it, right? So this makes us a little bit admit to do it. So it's a kind of membership. So membership, what I call this, and so for this membership will be a fee. So there is, you have monthly, depends also how is your financial, how you like. I mean, this is, you can do 30 euro or 60 or 100 euros, up to you. You can pay this monthly fee, and you get the daily Qigong, I mean the full hour, and each month you get, like we do now here, the cool question, and we can also talk about the practice and go deeper in the practice, I mean more with explanation, because here I can do correction. I can see, so when you have a camera and you make it possible that I see the whole body, I have a big screen, so I can put you on the big screen. So I see the whole person, and that's also what I do in my private class, or when I have class, I see the people of it. When I have the teaching, I see them here in the screen, and when they want to have correction, they need to have then the camera so I can see them both, I mean the whole form, whole body. So there will be like the start will be what I start, and then there's a different stream. On the beginning, maybe I just I don't know yet how I will switch off, or I just switch the sound off, and then some people can watch without sound. So for the member, they have the full sound and going on like now before, and then I go also what Antoinette and some also some on the practice into the details. So 1 week more focus on that, and then so we have different focus on the practice, like all these months, and then we have in the Zoom meeting we can see, and then also what you want to do for also practice and also form. So for all what of you, I mean, it's the most important, what always I cannot repeat enough, is the psoas muscle and the PC muscle activation. So in all the movement, you need to focus on that. Sometimes I cannot mention this all the time because I practice also, but in all the movement is the psoas muscle involved. In any movement from the body is the psoas muscle involved. But I can move the body without psoas muscle. That is the negative thing. So people not realize that they're not using the psoas. As soon you start to feel the psoas muscle, each practice, each movement will be different. I see so many practitioners, they're showing in the form, they're moving the arm, they're moving the leg, they have here is no movement in the psoas muscle. I can move my body and can do very stiff here, but when I move my psoas muscle here, so all my movement come from here, and then, so what this 1 hour practice is really the core, the fundamental practice is in the whole system. These are core practices. And when you practice this core with the inner feeling, you will see each movement, each form will be just peanuts, because you have this inner force. As long as you not have the inner force, all movement is just hollow. Right? So when you not have the force come from here, the inner force come from here. How much time we spend on this area, in this full hour? Most of them bad, okay? Okay, we have to move the joint, but we don't need to do 100 times. We do all the time this here. I just need to 1 time the full extension. Full extension 1 time at least, but not all the time the shoulder. I need the full extension of the thing. Later on, I can only move a little bit my shoulder, but when you move the full extension from the knee, from quite this here and this here every day, at least 1 time. One day when you know, oh, I cannot move anymore. It's a problem in my knees. But when you not do that, and then one day the shoulder action, oh, I cannot move my leg anymore closer to that. Yeah, because you never bring the leg close to here. So these are fundamental practice, and in my over 30 year Vimarsha, thankful to Vimarsha, I learned this and I put them together. Because when you have the same experience, when you attend the Master Shia workshop, there's so many things you don't know really what to do. And I put them together into 1 hour. There's about 20 fundamental core practices from the Universal Healing Tao system. So when you do this 1 hour full with intention, mind, eye, heart, focus, full intention, 1 hour, your life, your body will change 100%. But mostly we do a little bit, we even now figure out a student here, he came here, we talked, hey, watch TV, what? And they watch TV and you do the movement. No, I said, and music. Say, no, no music, no TV. You have to listen in your body. That is thing. And when you focus 1 hour on your body, the body will ask you, oh my God, you love me a lot. You have 1 hour full attention to my body. You must love me a lot. Because we never have time for our body. We have time for ours outside, but never for our body. So just to get this thing done again, but then of course there is some more information, some more theory, what helps to do the practice. The Chinese teaching is don't ask, only practice. In some teaching is only ask, no practice. But we find the middle way. We have practice and we have Q&A. So that the middle way is the best. But some people, they read the books and study and all that, but they don't practice. And they have question, no practice. Some question you will see also, the practice will give the answer. But it's good when we have the possibility to Q&A on all these things. It's faster. We can learn, accelerate faster. This is why, when a child has to do all the time the experience and cannot learn from the parent, it will not progress so fast. So the parents are already teach them, this experience I have, and so, and they follow that, and then the learning is much faster. So now we have the summer retreat. I don't know yet. This also will be. We start now to doing it, and then in this summer retreat I do the morning class, and also for the members I will the stream, or you have the recording. I do some review classes. Sometimes, like on Wednesday, I do the evening class. Sometimes also instructor come and they do also classes, so I not do all every time, but at least the first 3 weeks I do this, and then later on I don't know if I do in Tao Garden or I do just my own with my student here. But on the beginning I do the morning class with the Tao Garden student, and there also with we do a little bit more explanation, but also not. I want they do the practice too. So it's a transition a little bit, and we see how it works, and then but then when we have again end of the July, the month, the Zoom meeting again, and we can talk and we can see what is an improvement, what can be done, all that. So, all is the same, is recorded and is also available on YouTube. Is any question to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will you send out as normal via Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, or will it be sent and can we still watch the video in our own time? Right now, is the setup the same as right now?
Yeah, it's like this. for those that interest in the membership, and then I will create a membership group, and they will get every day. The membership group will get a link for YouTube, and they only have access to that, this YouTube. And for the live stream, for those that want to do live in the morning, 8 o'clock Thailand time, there will be a link in the membership group, a live stream code. And they will get this, and they can join the live. But later, when it's after live, it goes to the membership channel. And for those that are not member, we keep the same, like in YouTube and Facebook, but only about 15-20 minutes. I will switch off the sound, and that is so they have the daily practice. 15-20 minutes, they can go on, and so this will be then the same, so will be no change, but will not available the full part in the full hour. For the membership will be the full part. They will have a special code to get into YouTube, and they can watch the recorded version. All this what we have now, they can watch in YouTube. But for the live stream, the direct live, just at the moment, 8 o'clock in Thailand, they need a different link, and this will be I will do a WhatsApp. I think mostly are in WhatsApp too. And then before I start the link, and they can click on the link, and then they are live on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is the.
I can watch that. This was important for me, that I can still watch the video every time I want.
Yeah.
In the morning, 7 in the morning, and that was most important for me with the membership, that I can still.
Yeah, that will be. That is there are, because not so many, like maybe at the moment, like only he left Topi from the Philippines, and some people here out in Asia, they are live direct with me at that time, but mostly are in Europe, or I don't know, maybe from America. Maybe there is 8 o'clock in the evening, then when they watch 8 o'clock in the morning, will be direct live. But also I have not information much, because I not see this in my phone, who is live, I cannot see this there. I not the possibility, so I don't know. But in case somebody want to have live, but then they go in YouTube, and you have you can do any time a day. You can do it.
Thank you.
Okay. So if not any question,
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Please, but
Yeah.
I want just to ask, will you also introduce a little bit more in the meditations in the Tao, let's say like fusion a little bit, or practice, sitting practice, would this be possible, or do you this 1 hour the body work and
I mean, what I can do also then, it's like after, on the end, a meditation. I can also guide the meditation, that we can implement this also in the membership benefit. That, as a whole, you have the 1 hour Qigong and meditation. So we do that. We can do some meditation there too. Yeah, it's a possibility. Good. Okay, so if not any question, I thank you for joining me today, and yeah, and may the practice and Qi always be with you. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.